milkshakes?
Trust me, you want to get real sloshed, nothing else here comes close.
We'll stick to what we know, thanks.
Whatever. Just leave enough for the rest of us if you're drinking for two.
Don't worry about us. How many have you had?
Well, you're not attractive yet, so not enough.
Ever the fool, as always.
Takes two to know one.
We may indulge ourselves, Osborn, but not to the extent of completely abandoning our identities.
I'm sorry, are you speaking as a villain or a hero? I forgot which week this is for you.
Our allegiances may shift, but we never betray who we are.
Trust me, life would be a lot easier for me if I could just toe the line like you two.
What do you mean?
Listen, Brock. I never understood why I could choose to be different than I am in the comics, and what's more, I never cared. And then one day Stan appeared to me and told me that it's all a part of how he wrote us as characters. Sometimes the character tells the author how they should be. I was just more sensitive to it than others for some reason. The freedom of choice is your true superpower, he said. And as long as it led to the happily ever after, it was a blessing. But now, if things can't go back to how they were, then what the hell's the point? I'd rather have been caught up in the time sweep and not remembered a thing. Yeah, I might never have found out who I really wanted to be, but what good is all that freedom of choice if all it does is remind me of what I had? What I lost?
Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Tja, and if that's true, you must be the most blissful one here.
Phew! Damn it, Osborn! Are you completely incapable of thinking about anyone but yourself?
Oh, sure. How could anyone feel sorry for themselves at a time like this?
That's all you've ever done, Osborn. All we've ever seen you do is get angry at the world for not allowing you to have your way, as though it owes you anything more than it does anyone else. Harley doesn't love me. Harley won't leave the Joker. Harley might leave me. Harley's gone. Stan gave you the freedom of choice, and all you've ever done with it is choose yourself. Tell us something. How much of your concern has actually been about her as opposed to you?
If you're saying I don't love that woman, you better be prepared for those to be the last words you ever speak.
Neither one of us doubts you love her, Osborn. But when people truly learn to love someone other than themselves, it eventually extends beyond that one person.
You saying you want a threesome or something?
No, Osborn. We're talking about empathy. The ability to feel another's pain as your own, even if that person isn't the most important person in your life. Because if they're lucky, they're the most important person in someone's life. And if they're unlucky, then they could stand to feel something as close to that as possible. Otherwise, they may lose faith in everyone and everything. Pain is pain, Osborn, and failure to recognize that just leads to more of it.
Well, that's easy for you to say when you two have got each other.
All any of us has is each other, Osborn. Some of us just catch on to it faster than others.